There are a lot of people who would call my marriage unconventional. You see, there's a 19-year age gap between my wife and I, and that doesn't sit well with a lot of people. Despite the fact that we're both adults, we both waited as long as we possibly could to get married. We did it when we thought the time was right. We weren't necessarily in it for a big wedding. We just had a little ceremony. We just wanted to be married. I wasn't interested in a wedding. And while some people would call that inconvenient, hey, baby, come on. Some people would, no, it's fine, baby, hi. Some people would call it unconventional. I don't think it's unconventional at all. I would turn the camera, but, she's not decent. It's not unconventional in the slightest. It works for us. We've been together off and on for over 7.5 years, and granted, some of that was a little rocky, and granted, some of that we didn't do things necessarily the way people wanted us to, but we did it, and we're here. And next month we'll be celebrating our 3-year wedding anniversary. And when I say married, I mean it in the sense that I always felt like we were married. Long before we stood in front of a guy and declared ourselves, long before I bought an expensive suit that I haven't been able to fit since that day, yeah, I've always felt like I was married. But now it's official. Now I've got a piece of paper sitting in my drawer saying it is. And while other people would call it unconventional, I call it successful. Because my wife and I have an extremely successful marriage. Everything's fine. Everything's good. We've got money problems, but who don't? Our issues don't stem from arguing with each other. Our issues stem from outside influences trying to work their way in. So I just decided a long time ago not to let anybody else's opinions bother me. Because at the end of the day, it just really comes down to me and my family.